Today on In The Woodyard, we've got a delivery, actually 2 deliveries. Same place. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop up wood, put it in the trailer. Tractor's already running, so we're ready to fly. Here we go. So this is the boiler wood that I ran, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. I've been gone for a few days. And I ran it because I knew this morning, today's a Monday, and I knew my customer would be ready because they had all weekend to stack the last 2 loads I took them. So this is the wood that Adam and I ran, and then I ran a little bit more, and I backed up the trailer right here. So what I'm going to do to scoop this up, right now I've got the grapple on the tractor, and that's what I want on the tractor, because I'm gonna go over to the log pile over there. I'm gonna grab, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 bigger logs, and I'm gonna place them right here so that I can push into the pile once I swap out for the bucket. It's on the concrete here, so I should scoop up pretty easily. So, but I want to put a barrier, kind of like the big cement barrier walls a lot of guys have to push into in bins. Well, we're going to get a couple of those. They're on. We've got a contact that's going to bring us a couple, but we don't have them yet. And our idea is that we'd put them over in the far corner over there, so we could just scoop in all the time and then load right off the concrete here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put down some bigger logs here so I got something to push against, because I'm by myself today. We don't have the skid steer's not even here, so I couldn't use it if I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some logs here, hopefully get them kind of on a pyramid kind of thing, and then I'm going to swap out for the bucket, and then we're going to start scooping into the trailer. And I got 2 loads to take this morning, so that's what's happening. So time to get busy. pile to come down to get me. So try to do this surgically. Success! Drop this big boy in the back here, and then the other one on top of that one. Alright, let's see if I can pick this one out of the pile. I got a feel the whole pile is going to come down on me when I try to do this. Maybe not. Gotcha. You can feel it. These two logs pretty heavy. Got a lot of bounce here. I'm gonna drop a small one there. Big one. Right in that hole there. Hopefully they'll stay. I think I'm going to drop a couple of these on the back side just because I can. Get down. That's pretty good. So what I decided to do is to put my grapple back here behind this, because it's kind of heavy and it can kind of dig into the concrete here. I like to hook these together because they come apart easier. They don't build up too much pressure. Now we're going to go with the bucket. that worked out okay, it'd have been nice to just, you know, process it right into the trailer like we did before, because that does add extra time. A little bit dinking around, and this bucket is so deep that when you go to curl, when it starts to get high, you can't really get it. That's why I was shaking trying to get it, and I tried to shove it side to side. So anyway, it's in there. So there's probably one more load left here, I think is what it looks like. If I had to guess, it looks like a load there. So I'm gonna finish this off now. All I'm gonna do is kind of rearrange it, make sure it's good, put the tarp over, and we're gonna go do the dump. So it's gonna finish this off by laying a bunch of these down to get them so that nothing falls out the back, and I can get the net cover tarp, that's the thing. Get that all on and everything. I just try to get these so that we're all safe for going down the highway, because I kind of like it when stuff doesn't fall out. I like it to stay in the trailer. I find if I crawl up in there and see if I can get up here like this. Yes! I get up in here and kind of round it off a little bit, get them secure in the corners and stuff like that. Seems to be the smart move. A lot of times I just roll them over so they aren't sticking up so high on the tarp. These are big and awkward. It's not like regular wood. This is Abbey wood, Abbey normal. There it is. The tarp is a pond. And I got it tightened down. Nothing's going to come out. It's kind of secured in there. So I got probably a little more than one load left here by the looks of it, which is okay. That's good, because I'm going to go dump this one, then we'll come back and we're going to load it up again. There it is. Load number 2 is on, ready to go down the road. And each of these loads are 4 face cords or a full cord in 1/3. So, and I'm charging for this custom cut stuff because I'm not having to stack it, not having to dry it, not having to store it. I'm charging $100 a face cord. That's the same as 1/3 of a cord in case you're wondering. So there'll be 8 face cords, it'll be $800 for these 2 loads, and I'm about 4 miles down the road is all. And this will be the 4th one that I dumped, and she wants at least, no, yeah, this will be the 4th one. She wants at least 8 loads. So 8 times the 4 would be 32. That's kind of what we had talked about, and so that would end up being like 32 face cords or 32/3 of a cord, or it would be 10 and 2/3 cord for those of you that wanted to hear it that way. And she may get more. She said she wanted a whole semi-load, so 32 is kind of on the low end of a full semi-load. On the high end would be close to 40, depending on how big of a load, you know, depending on what kind of wood it is. When I get a semi-load of oak, it's generally 12, 13, maybe 14 full cords, log cords. And if I get ash, it can be 15 or 16. And this is a mix, it's about half and half. So it just depends on when she says, hey, that's enough. She wants to get 2 years ahead. She's got enough right now from last year to burn, but she wants to get a full year ahead. 2 years full ahead was what she wanted to do. So, because she goes through about a half a semi-load a year, she figures, something like that. And but a little bit extra would be good, because last winter we had a very mild winter, but this winter could be twice as bad. She could burn twice as much wood. So she knows that having 2 years worth ahead is a smart move. 3 years is even smarter yet. I think she should be 10 years ahead. I think everybody should be 10 years ahead. They should always order 10 years worth. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go dump this load, come back, and I got some other work to do. There's load 1, there's load 2, and there's load, actually 1 and 2 are in there. This is 3 and that's 4. So they're all in, and so the dumps are done, and we're gonna go do some other work. There we go. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? So this is what's left. That's probably a little more than probably a half of a load, which is good. I got a head start on it. And the next time I run the processor, we'll probably scoop this up, put this right into the trailer, and then deliver it, and then do another load right away. That's kind of the plan. And having these logs here will be just fine, because I can just load these right onto the live deck then. And all we got left for logs is, looks like half a truckload. So if I process the rest of this, which is looks like most of it's bigger stuff, should be enough to finish this order. And then I'm gonna have to order a couple truckloads, I guess, because I'll be out of logs. So this is what's left right here. And there's some smaller ones in there, but mostly it's good sized stuff. And then of course that pile's gotta be split. This pile's gotta be cut and split. That stuff's gotta be finished cutting and splitting. And that stuff over there's gotta be cut and split. So there's a lot of work to do, but it ain't gonna happen today, because I have another job I gotta go do in my other business. I've gotta go and do some photography of, it's called Miracle League, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of disabled and handicapped kids that get a chance to play baseball. And boy, I tell you, if you think you've got a rough life, or you think you've got having a bad day, you go spend some time with these kids. It is amazing, and they get so much enjoyment out of it, because they all get to hit, they all get to get on base, they all get to score every inning. It's pretty awesome. So they only play a couple innings, but it's pretty good. Some of the kids have to hit off of tees, some kids have to have help hitting, some kids can hit really good. So you get all different levels of kids here, and it's amazing and so special to work with these people. And they don't get to do too much of this kind of stuff in regular life, so it's really a neat thing. So that's what I get to go do tonight. I got to leave in a little while. I got to get my stuff ready and go do it, and then the next 4 nights in a row. So I'll be here tomorrow, and I think tomorrow's project, my plan is for tomorrow, is if you look underneath here, look at the debris. Here in the sawdust. Got to get this all cleaned up and then we can run some more woods. That's probably what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll see you then. 5:30 a.m. I'll be here. You should be here. Good night, Irene.